Welcome back to another episode with Coach Cameron and his soccer thoughts. My thoughts, just as a prelude to this episode, or what you want to call as a advisory to the listeners. I speak randomly. I do one take, and I don't know exactly what's going to come out. Of course, if I say something really stupid, I won't post it. But hopefully this is an episode worth posting. And I apologize to all those who I will offend, and get over it. So we have the U.S. national team and Major League Soccer and the Women's Professional League have all signed a multi-year contract. I think it's a 3-year contract with, drum roll please, Mindspace? Yeah, Mindspace. Mindspace is basically teaching people how to meditate and how to, control their focus, and how to get the most out of their life, and kumbaya, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not against this. I meditate every day. I take cold plunges. I do all these things to manipulate my body and my brain to be able to overcome this world. And I get it. But if the U.S. national team, who organized this deal and got it, basically U.S. Soccer, they spent millions to provide an app that everyone has technology to oversee data about how our brain waves work and all this, but it's for the U.S. national team. And I got thinking, I'm like, okay, so we are selecting athletes that aren't mentally stable? Are they the best of the best of what we have to offer? And for me, at my college level, I deal with, a lot of athletes that have mental disabilities, I'll call them, just like their coach. And it's tough, but if they were mentally strong and had everything, if they're mentally there, they would have been a Division I player. They would have been on a path for professional and maybe greatness. I don't know. Possibly. Not sure. But I agree the mind is where it's at, but aren't we selecting players that mentally they can handle it? Aren't they trained in some capacity for that, to deal with those things? Is that going to make us win games? I actually don't mind this for youth, developing them over the years, but we're doing it at the U.S. national team level. We're going to be monitoring and teaching them how to do meditation stuff, which takes years, by the way, to prepare for a World Cup that's coming up in June, to prepare for qualifying games, which are all the time. What are they doing? What kind of money? I have a problem with the money spent. As far as playing ability and all that stuff, for me, and I still play, and I'm trying to learn how I deal with pressure and all those things. And it's a lifetime battle for me. And maybe if I had this mind space thing, that I'd be a better player. And I agree, if you have control of your brain, you'd be better. But this is the same thing about putting funding in jails, because we're not putting funding in education, really developing the future of America to become good human beings and good products of society. We don't develop them because we don't put funding in education. It's kind of like U.S. Soccer. We have the government saying, hey, we're going to do it this way and do it this way. We're going to do testing. You'll have to do it. And it fails. U.S. Soccer is becoming the government. They're going to be like, we're doing Mindspace. This is what we're doing. That's not intelligent. I mean, hopefully they tested this thing out, which I doubt, because they like spending money. Put it with the youth and follow it for a certain time frame. But you know how you can fix all these mind problems and focus issues and anxiety and all that stuff? Develop great players. If you're technical and you love the game, you have focus because you love playing the game. And if you're extremely technical, like Messi technical, and our goal is to make players like that, you wouldn't be so stressed out. You wouldn't have anxiety. But yeah, our U.S. national team, they're going to have anxiety because they're not technical and they have to run forever and chase people when they play the top teams. That's what I think it would be. So good job, U.S. Soccer. Claps for you! We spent more money on technology and apps that our U.S. national team players and our professionals can focus on their brain. It's going to be so dumb. Imagine I'm a coach, and if someone say, hey, you have to use mind space stuff, I'm like, no, I'm already doing stuff. I do Wim Hof. U.S. Soccer, by me. I will teach you how to develop mind control. I teach all the professionals technical work to make them quicker, faster, and be able to manipulate the ball better. And I make them take cold plunges, which produce adrenaline in the pituitary, or produces adrenaline throughout your body, and you do it every day, and it's like legal steroids. I just helped U.S. Soccer. Give me $1 million, goofballs. Anyways, those are my thoughts today. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.